coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Washington Commanders. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. These guys just about set to go in this one. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And from Landover, we're underway. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's May to the air. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Patriots.
On play action, here's May. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Man in motion, out of the slot. This is Henderson on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now on third down. Taken in by Williams outright. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down.
Handoff headed left. Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series.
Patriots.
All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
They pitch it out to him here. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with Achane. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Mims with the grab. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Achane. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with White. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And air it out on 3rd. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New England.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. We've got the Patriots in front. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. Space past the 35. Still fighting forward. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's McCarthy. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Completed left side to Samuel. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Hawk 70. Like
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
McCarthy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And the Patriots get there and take him down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Quick throw completed by May. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a New England first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Patriots.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's May to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Trying to sneak May. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's a design boot. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's Henderson on the give. he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
May trying again here on 2nd. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
May now on 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Borregales connects, and that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 17-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots offense all set to go. And with that two-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's May on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Motioning Williams left. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. That one going to go against the D.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Groupie sends it through, and that'll get him back to 11. So 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the 2027 season. Familiar faces in new places. Lots to get you caught up on. Let's roll. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at...
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Bronk, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Trying to work quickly now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it downs from 37.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 2nd and 3 now. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds his back. Achan. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Give it to Krosky Merritt. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Achan, a first down carry. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, Shaq.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 3.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Motion. 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy to throw for it. All the left side. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Patriots running their offense out there. All set to go now from the 35. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QB's one of them.
And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sanderson makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's Achane from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll air it out on third. Jump off caught by his back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy throwing on fourth down. Catch made. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They run the counter to Achane. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up. McCarthy on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for two.
The Commanders will line up for the
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Williams coming in motion right. May off the play fake. He brushed him off with ease. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Patriot first down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
5 yards, and it's 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 35-yard line.
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. McCarthy keeping the pedal down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Achane reels it in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
trying to run it in. A-Chan. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Maine looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's May. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Cross Merritt straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. It's A-Chan on the inside give. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Third down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's the pistol snap to May. It connects down the sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Patriots trail by just 1. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Big strike here to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds his back. Achane. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
On the play. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Patriots Patriots make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to keep him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Brings up second and 5 at the Commanders' 15-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Washington calls it second timeout. About set. This is 3rd and 5. On the draw, this is Henderson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
17 yards. That's good for a Commanders.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Going again now, McCarthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Viking 18!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
The 1-yard line.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott.